countertop on the left and the wall.
Clear to us.
Go shoot! Clear hand! Shoot! Go shoot! Stop! Stay! Stop moving! Cooper, where you at?
Are you good?
What are we gonna do?
You need to drum, dude!
What are we gonna do?
Hey, drop the gas!
This morning we did a follow-up to that initial building clearing training that we did. It's kind of a crawl before you can walk type of thing, that initial training. This morning we worked to build upon that, and we went to the old hospital across from the fire station here in Weatherford, and we actually incorporated in that our airsoft guns. So there's a completely different mindset whenever you know that somebody could shoot at you and it could hurt a little bit. So it makes you think a little bit more. In that old hospital, if you've never been in there, it's kind of a nightmare for trying to go through and clear. There is a ton of doors. There's a lot of furniture and equipment and things still in there. Lots of places for somebody to hide, especially when we're talking about doorways, tons of rooms. Big thing that gets, repeated and that they have to be aware of is threat angles. And especially this morning, we had two, suspects or perpetrators that were inside there and that at times weren't compliant. Maybe one was compliant, one was uncompliant or moving. We could have use of force involved. So there's a ton for them to consider, and it is extremely dangerous. There's no just best safe way to do that type of work. There are bad ways of doing it, certainly, but there's a lot of as safe as we can get ways, but it's never going to be a 100% safe having to do something like that. It's just not. This afternoon, we've transitioned. We're out here at the athletic complex north of campus, and we've been working with some of our students on doing OC spraying, OC training, OC spraying exposures, pepper spray, if you want to call it that. Some departments require that you have to have been exposed or sprayed with OC or pepper spray to be able to carry it. So if their department isn't going to require them to be sprayed to carry it like in-house or with their department, they can show that they've done it here. It's just something that they've already taken care of. Some of them are going to go to a department where they're going to have to get exposed or sprayed again. It's just a part of it. But also, maybe I don't specifically carry it, but maybe my partner does, or maybe a neighboring agency carries it. There's a good chance that if somebody in your immediate area uses OC spray, that you're going to feel some sort of effect from it, whether you directly catch it or you just kind of get an aerial exposure, just kind of smell it, catch some in the wind. You're going to feel a little bit of a burn and a tingle, maybe a cough, whatever else it could be. So it's good for these students to understand what that feels like and learn how to work through it, because you can't just stop.